Nope. Probably we don't, because everything in here is cold, and if it was bombarded, it would be hot. Um, well, I am proven wrong. And we are leaving, my friends. Precisely. Oh, no, 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 no. Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we have several objectives to achieve. First, getting our dupes out of here. They have done enough for this planet, they have transported enough ice on top of the volcanoes, so now they can leave, so that we can resupply this rocket and send it come on, into the regolith planet. I never visited this planet before because, well, it never presented anything, well, ultra useful, right? We have steam vents, but we are not coming over here because of the steam vents. No, 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 no. We are coming over here to look for artifacts. It is very likely that we will find some artifacts in there. So how about we go there and we grab them? Now, also, it would be pretty nice to find ourselves an egg to one of these majestic creatures, so that we could get our farm rolling, or in this case, not really a farm, our ranch over here, right? We already have the rod production facility ready. All we need is a couple of eggs. We can either get them through those critters over there, or hopefully one day we are going to select a blueprint and we are going to have it over here. Not this time, unfortunately. That's fine. So yeah, with all of that said, my friends, let's call in our dupes. Hey, you guys, you have done plenty. Time to return back home, especially because it's a lengthy trip. So, whenever you feel like it, please return to the rocket, strap on your seatbelt, and press the big red button. Time to depart. Whenever you feel... Could you please press the big red button? Thank you. Now, my friends, while the rocket is being resupplied, we are going to do a small change to it. Right now, our rover module is made out of copper, which means the dupes will deliver copper to it, and the rover, well, is made out of copper. Right. Well, let's see if I can find a dead rover somewhere around here. I bet you there is a rover. Yes, there is, right? If we go into its properties, we can see it's made out of copper. Well, copper goes liquid very quickly. You know what doesn't go liquid very quickly? Wolframite. Wolframite actually will take a very long time. Now, why is this important? Well, we really want to come over here, don't we? So we need to make a rover that can survive these temperatures. If the rover is made out of copper, it's going to melt. However, if it is made out of wolframite, it might survive. So... yeah, this is one of the reasons we are not coming over here just yet, but while I am remembering this, because if I don't do it right now, I will forget, and I will only remember once I see my rover melt into oblivion. Now, my friends, we are going to be waiting a little bit for our dupes to resupply, move to the regolith planet, do their thing, blah blah blah, right? So we should have some sort of background project going, right? This time I'm going to do something simple, nothing like this. Not that this is complicated or anything, but tell me, it would not be nice if we could start converting some of this carbon dioxide into petroleum? Or crude oil? I think it would, especially given our very low petroleum reserves right now. This thing is looking rather empty, and I don't like looking at this way. It's only natural we were inputting all the water in here, so no water was sent into the other colony. This is going to sort itself out. Besides, we have plenty of reserve fuel for that. Everything was monitored. It's not by accident. In any case, we could do that with another elusive creature, because apparently I like being at the mercy of the game. And so, from time to time we get Slickster's eggs from the printing pod, and we have a chance of getting an egg right here, because there is one Slickster. still remaining in this planet. I don't know what happened to all of them, but this one is the last one. So yeah. Now, there is a problem. Those critters like heat, and well, heat is not a thing present on this map. Okay. Like, the only area where we have heat is on the top, and we want the slicksters to be on the bottom, where the pressure is the greatest. So we'll have to force the temperature out. I'm just going to build a small chamber over here, and just fill it up with space heaters. It's not like the power is an issue or anything, so we can just have a bunch of space heaters over here eating up the place, and then we have like a small pump on the bottom collecting us the crude oil. There we go, my friends, something pretty simple. We're going to have a simple automation. Just each space heater is going to be controlled by a thermal sensor, and that's it. Like nothing else besides that. We're just going to have an incubator over here dedicated to hatch slickster's eggs, so that we don't have them mixed up with our other eggs and then have them breathe this carbon dioxide, create a mess. Yeah, like, no thank you. We can have them all the eggs right here. And as long as the dupes don't pick any up, all of the critters should born in here. Grooming station, because obviously to tame them you need this, and a critter drop off just in case the dupes find a way to lose one of them, because yeah, it's dupes, obviously they are going to lose one of them. And over here we're going to put a pump with a filter just in case a molten slickster is born, so that we can filter the petroleum from the crude oil. And that's it. That's pretty much it. We might just build in here a couple of storage thingies. Bam bam. Just in case our reserves are full, and then we start accumulating a bunch of petroleum when there is no point in doing that. Alright, my friends, our colonization rocket is here, so we are now going to cancel that, deconstruct that, and rebuild it out of wolframite. Alright, my friends, here we go. We now have a rover made out of wolframite, and a lander as well, which is pretty nice. We are now prepared to go towards the fire planet. But as I said, today is all about this one. Let's go over there. We first must drop a rover there, obviously. So let's call in the crew and let's start bombarding the planet. I already selected the planet with a bunch of resources. Let's start by sending a bunch of not wolframite, obsidian to make ladders and stuff like that. And I think we are ready to go. Now, we don't have a bunch of suits with us, but because we are not going to touch down, we are just going to drop a rover there. I think it's fine. We are going to return and fully resupply the rocket while the rover does its thing, and then we'll return there. So let's acknowledge the warnings, begin launching sequence. There we go. I'm pretty certain the journey there should take like 5 cycles, maybe. Now this one is almost ready to roll as well. Is the crew aboard? Yes, it is. So in a few seconds we are launching this bad boy back into space. Here we go. Everything is cool. Everything is cool. Let's begin the launch sequence as well. Beautiful. And as per usual, we have as little rockets on the planet as possible, because once they are in space, they are bringing us stuff, even if it is like sandstone and algae, sand. You know, all of the stuff is useful, so let's just go grab it, I suppose. Alright, so the journey there, it's going to take 3.8 cycles. Not bad at all. So let's just wait that time, and by the time we arrive we already have a bunch of obsidian there waiting for us. Like my friends, sometimes I wonder how many missions does these rockets perform. Like we have been running them for a very long time, and on the background I just keep pressing that begin mission button over and over again, and I have absolutely no idea how many rocket missions I have underwent. But I thought to myself, how about we change that? I know it's kinda late after like thousands of missions, but what if we made a small counter over here? Now, this is not going to count like begin mission button presses. This thing is going to count like refueling cycles for the petroleum rockets. So yeah, one refueling cycle is like one mission. Like it's supposed to give us a rough idea. Like after I don't know, a few episodes. I don't even know if this is going to work the way I think it's going to work. So we'll see. Well, my friends, this thing works precisely as I thought it would, which is just fantastic. Very nice indeed. So this is just going to count our space missions, and then we press that button to reset the counter. That's simple. We are just going to have this thingy read from the ribbon that goes towards the refueling pumps or valves in this case. So yeah, that should be pretty much it. So the only thing we have to do is connect the input to the output of the next digit, and just leave this thing to count to 10, and that's pretty much it. So the way I think this works, these things are pretty simple. They increase one number every time they receive a green signal, right? Like we can turn that off now. Every time it receives a green signal, like this for example, as we can see, raises the digit by 1. Once it reaches the maximum count, it will send a green signal from this port. You connect it to the next digit, and so on and so forth, and you can have an infinite counter. And then you just connect all the reset buttons to a signal switch, and well, the time you press it, all the counting is going bye-bye. But I mean, why stop at monitoring the petroleum rockets only? I mean, all we have to do is monitor the green signal that comes from the starport, and we get our green signals for the counter. So, yeah, we're going to have a counter for the hydrogen rockets, one for the petroleum rockets, and one for the nuclear rockets over here as well. Everything is made out of tungsten, because this is a vacuum, and temperatures in here can get pretty toasty, as we can see over there. So yeah, everything is made out of tungsten so that nothing melts. Alright, but as our dupes are building this, our rocket has finally arrived, my friends, and we have been bombarding this holy Jesus. Oh my... Holy Jesus, this planet is irregular as hell! Oh yeah, we found facilities. We found facilities over here, okay. Alright, first, let me tell you, this planet is quite big for what I was expecting. Second, this planet is quite big for what I was expecting. And third, there is a facilities over here. I know, everything is connected. We are going to land our rover, well, somewhere around here. We'll try to collect as many interplanetary payloads as possible. We'll get rid of as much regolith and terrain as possible. And we'll try to connect all of these mountains with ladders and... like, I don't know. We'll try to collect as many resources as we can, because if we are going to be sending steel over here, there is a very high likelihood that we are just going to, well, spread it all over the place, and we don't want that now, do we? But well, my friends, time to get the victory moment. We are now landing a rover on the regolith planet. Pretty cool. There we go, that's a beautiful thumbnail. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, definitely 2 artifacts, that much I can tell you. And like maybe a facility of some sort. Alright, okay. First, let's empty all the interplanetary payloads that we can. Let's try to get rid of all of these regolith and maybe create a flat surface from which we can like just create maybe a slab to start collecting all of these interplanetary payloads. Now, I wonder, will this get bombarded by asteroids? Because I can see a bunker tile right there. We'll see. Nope. Probably we don't, because everything in here is cold, and if it was bombarded, it would be hot. Well, technically, if I really wanted to, I could count like this graph, but yeah, like that is not going to happen, and no thank you. Oh, and look at this, we actually are getting pretty low average travel times, at least for me. I'm usually in the high 60s, never in the low 40s, so pretty cool. Apparently making all of those plastic ladders actually paid off. Well, I am proven wrong. Apparently, like, there is meteor showers. How did I notice that? I was over here, okay? You see that? You see this little shooting star? I was like, these kinds of things happen whenever you have a meteor shower in the base game. You get these ones first, before you get the meteor shower. It's a neat detail. And I was like, what the hell? Where the hell did you came from? And then I came over here and I saw my rover running away from death. Yeah. Very interesting indeed. Cool. Okay, if we lose the rover, we know why. We cannot find any cover because regolith is like sand. The second we go like this, the regolith will fall. So there is like no chance of getting into cover. Or maybe there is. I don't know. All I know is that I want my rover to keep on working before he gets... before he gets... buried alive by meteors, and apparently they only start happening after you touch down on the planet, because, you know, like I said, this thing is very cold, so it's only natural that I assumed no asteroids, because as you can see, they leave a thermal blueprint, a thermal fingerprint behind. Oh wow, okay. This one was cool. The rover was pushed around by the asteroid. Oh boy. Poor little rover. Oh no, I believe our rover has bugged out. Something is annoying him. Rover? Please stop. Okay, my friends, nothing that saving and loading the game won't fix. Our little rover has come out of his little tantrum, and hopefully these shove voles will stop being annoying and getting in the way of our rover. Yeah, my friends, I can tell you, this planet is going to be a challenge. We are just going to land on this planet, come over here, open this door, collect the artifacts, and leave. Before, like, something terrible happens, because, yeah, meteors. I don't know if they can damage the rocket or not, but can you imagine getting stranded on this planet? Yeah, me neither. So we must do this operation as fast as humanly possible. Now, this planet might be wide, right? But is very shallow. Like there is not a lot of depth to this map, so there is not a lot of places where we can run. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, I think I have enough obsidian in here. I'm going to start shelling the planet with tungsten. I mean, we are going to lose a lot of materials coming over here, but overall, in the end, we are going to achieve our objective, and, you know, over time we are going to get more tungsten from, you know, other places. I believe we have a... we have a tungsten volcano right there, with a bunch of tungsten already ready to roll. We need to come to this planet to fix this chamber. We need to pop it open to remove this oxygen, otherwise things will go bad in a little bit. So, I think I know what I'm going to do next. I need to come over here quickly, just to make sure that everything is super smoothly, working super smoothly, and then we return to back home so that we can then prepare our coming over here. Well, I have to admit, I'm having fun watching the meteor shower spread the interplanetary payloads all over the place. We just got all of these payloads to be delivered to us. for free by the meteor shower, because it pushed them all over here, and a few of these as well. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. But well, my friends, while we wait for this rocket to be resupplied, our dupes have to deliver a bunch of suits over here. It's incredible. They don't accept the 15 thingy. If I set that, like this thing, it doesn't work very well. In theory, you have to put the number of suits that you want, regardless of their weight. However, because the weight is over the amount of suits that you want, technically, they just ignore this command. And so you have to go like this, right? Let's say I want 10 suits, each suit weighs 200 kilograms, so I want 2000 kilograms worth of suits. And then before you notice, you have like all the suits in the colony in here, which is like one of those things, right? But yeah, now my friends, while we wait for this rocket to be resupplied, and given that we have everything set up for a platform for another petroleum rocket, I'm going to build one. I'm going to build one before I spend all of my steel building the statue. I'm going to build the thing that is actually very steel expensive. So yeah, this one is going to be a mining rocket hybrid between solid and liquids, so that we can bring home, like for example, liquid iron and liquid tungsten and all of that. We need a liquid cargo for that. So that's what this rocket is going to be for. Alright, my friends, so now that we have all the suits in the colony available to us, we can now depart, which is pretty nice. I got roughly the amount of suits that I wanted, so I think we are okay. Cargo transfer, a little bit of oxygen, yeah, sure. Please, game, don't crash. Thank you. Feel free to launch the rocket whenever you feel like it. There we go, beautiful. Now, over here, I already have located a sufficient amount of tungsten, if we can get to it before the meteors just throw it around so much that we can't even find it anymore. If we can get all of these packets open, we should build a platform somewhere around here. Hopefully the platform will not be damaged by the meteor shower. If it does, well, I mean... it's whatever, like, we are going to put the ghost structure right there. The rover only has to deliver the materials, which means, given that it is a ghost, it will not be damaged. Once we build it, we land the rocket immediately, we come over here, pick up the artifact and leave. So if it gets damaged afterwards, whatever. Oh wow, look, my friends, look at this! Look at this! Oh, oh my god. The rover got hit by a meteor, and it got all crazy all of a sudden. And there goes a... Oh my lord, okay. Okay, my friend, it's in shutdown mode, so I'm just going to leave it be from now. I'm not going to save and load the game because this is just too funny. Even after a few cycles, my friends, the robot is still breakdancing over here. Very interesting. Alright, my friends, so I was designing the interior for our new rocket. And I had some ideas on how to make the design a little bit more space efficient, such as the new bathroom design over here, disposition of things. However, I came to the conclusion that if you look at this, and you look at this, they are precisely the same. They are precisely the same thing, just organized differently. So you know what? You know what? Not this one, this one. Yeah, even though this looks more efficient, it also looks a lot more uglier. So, because sometimes aesthetics are also important, I'm going to get rid of all of it and I'm going to redo it the proper way. Well, my friends, we are done over here. The steam chamber has been fixed. All of that oxygen has been expelled, which means that now this thing should work much better. So, time to tell our dupes to go back home, resupply the rocket, and go to the regolith planet once again. This is a Space Geographic special. Today we bring news that an egg for an elusive creature has finally been found. One has not been seen in over 1,000 years, a millennia of waiting, but now this majestic creature will be able to reproduce. Oh no, oh no, oh no, here comes a poacher. Oh no, the humanity. Someone stop her. Oh, it's lost. We lost the egg, everybody. Okay, cancel the special. Tell the crew to go home. The poachers got here first. There we go, my friends. Look at that. Look what we have finally found. Jesus, it has been so freaking long. But now we have it. Bahi, you are not going anywhere. We are leaving right now. We are leaving right now. We want to put that into an incubator as fast as possible so that it can grow into a bookshelf. So let's go outside. And, well, no one tells anybody that we have just stolen that egg, okay? Shh. It's a secret. It's a secret, okay? Okay, no one needs to know that we were the ones that, well, performed such dubious activities. Alright, my friends, our express delivery has arrived. Let's go into the interior. Let's remove the egg. Still incubating, which is nice. Now, question is, should we put it into the system? Like, should we put it over here and let it incubate by itself, which would take a bunch of time? Or should we come over here, select one of these many incubators, right, and just put the egg right there? It would incubate faster, if at all, just slightly. By the way, these creatures need to be wrangled, or do they need to be captured? We can wrangle them, so it's fine. We can put it in the incubator. There we go, my friends. We now have this thing in the incubator. So, well, now it's just a matter of us waiting a little bit for it to hatch, and well, we can then kickstart this thing. All we need is one, we tame it, because its tame will produce a bunch of eggs. Those eggs will be put into the system, and then we won't have to worry about it ever again. We really don't care too much about their well-being, except, well, feeding them. But when it comes to a comfortable number, we are not going to care too much about that. We just want to put as many as we can inside of this thing, so that they produce pretty much just like the Dracos. We don't care too much about their happiness. As long as they produce enough eggs and plastic for us, that's all that we care. So yeah, that's going to be the destiny of the poke shells as well. Alright, my friends, so this rocket has been fully resupplied. Time to send it back into the orbit of the regolith planet. This one is going to be slightly more difficult to colonize, or in this case to touch down, because we don't really seek a colonization over there. We just need to touch down. That is going to be a little bit more difficult to achieve than what we first anticipated, given the, well, tendency for our rovers to go into what would you say that this is? I don't know. And the quite obvious problem of constant meteor showers, so that also doesn't help. But as long as we can touch down, collect the artifacts and leave, that's all that we need. That's our mission objective, so let's see if in this mission we can achieve that. We already have the materials somewhere around here, we just need to find them because they are probably buried to make the rocket platform. So all we need to do is collect those materials, build a freaking platform, land a dupe so that the dupe can complete the build order, land the rocket, collect and leave. Sounds easy? Sounds. Let's try to put it into practice. Well, my friends, I believe that we are in luck. We got the larva eggs that we were looking for. Yes. Thank you, please. Let's do this. Okay. Very interesting. So let's first request a larva egg over here, obviously, maximum priority. And then we are also going to use an automatic dispenser to drop the other eggs inside of this chamber. Cool. Alright, my friends, so after a long wait, we have finally arrived. Oh my lord, this is even worse than when we came here last time. So much destruction. But oh well. Oh well. Let's deploy a rover. Where should we do that? It's a bit complicated with all of this rough terrain, if you know what I mean. Oh, by the way, are you still tripping out? Of course you are. These rovers, they are very interesting, shall we say. Alright, rover number 2. Dig your way into the tungsten. Okay. It's on this side over here. I'm pretty certain that that's probably what is buried somewhere around here. And by the way, do we have... yeah, we don't have access to any, but we have a bunch of tungsten on that side. So if the rover can access it, we can then build a ladder to access a platform over here. So, oh my lord, it's already tripping out, my friends. It's a brand new rover and it's already tripping out. Holy Jesus. 5 minutes later, we are back and the rover is also sane again. Well, my friends, we finally have uncovered enough tungsten to build this thing. Finally. Now, hopefully, the meteors will chill out, because they are really upset today, shall we say. They have been roughing our rover around a little bit. It didn't lose any health just yet, but trust me, he has encountered face first a few meteors, so... my friends, Operation Artifact Retrieval is about to commence. The rover has delivered the tungsten. It is a brand new cycle, so oh no! The ladders. Well, for once, I might let go of my dignity, and I might do something. I might do something. If the game allows... oh, come on, don't crash, game, please. Oh, okay, the game is not crashing. Wait, I must pause the game. Okay, so we can land in this configuration, or in this case we land and then we put the rocket in this configuration, meaning we only need a ladder that is 5 tiles high. So we go over here, right, we tell our rover, please, build me a... So, if my calculations are correct, we want like this, I'm pretty certain. It's either like this or like this. One of these two, right? So I'm just going to tell my rover, hey, this is really important. After we get this, hopefully, fingers crossed, the meteors are not going to smash it while we do the operation, okay? Well, my friends, it's now or never, right? So let's go, come on you apes, do you want to live forever? That's what I thought. Rivaldo? This is the most risky mission, though... oh no. Why can't... oh. Oh no. We might have an issue over here. Do I have flat surface over here? I do. I think Rivaldo can do this. Well, fingers crossed, I think. Well, the rover has been in here, so Travaldo landing there. My friends, this is going to be a very risky operation. Hopefully the weather will hold. And there we go, Travaldo. Run like crazy. This needs to be built now. Here goes Travaldo. Come on, my friend, you can do this. I trust in you. You guys are the most competent dupes a colony has ever seen. So right now, your lives are completely in your hands. Platform landed up next. Bioprint. Land the rocket over here right now. Like this second. This is some special operations kind of thing, my friends. And you know what, Travaldo? Come here, come here, come here. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Because why not? It's here. Well, I thought we could only give them four traits, but apparently... Oh yeah, the machine attempted to alter these duplicates, but all positive traits, blah blah blah. Oh well, that's fine. Let's continue, remove that, and remove... Oh, a sink, remove that. Over here, we are going to go like this, put this all the way down. It is as down as it is ever going to get. And over here I want one of these right now as well, Bubbles. And you know what? Stop doing that. Come over here right now. Wait, 2 office mugs? Where? Where? Okay, we must find these office mugs. They might be special or something. No, they're not. They are just office mugs. But where are those office mugs? I don't know. Maybe there is a facility in this corner. I don't think we are going to stick around too long to find out. The rover might find it out, but yeah, we are here for these thingies. So yeah, go grab the artifacts like right now. Come on, you apes! Oh, the office mugs are in here as well. We got 4 artifacts. I don't know, my friends. I don't know. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them. You know what? Screw that. You can drop that. Go grab the other one. Go grab the other one. Traval, go grab the other one. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. Cancel that. Go grab the office mug. Now the only problem that I see is because there is 2. Once we request the second office mug, right? They probably are just going to pick this one up. But oh well, if we only get 1 office mug, that's fine. Drop that on the floor. Go grab the other one. Oh, I don't believe this is going to work, my friends. Oh, my friend. Oh, my lord. This is a... No, Travaldo! Oh, okay. Come on, grab the other... Please, Bubbles. We are all... Oh my god, this was the biggest loot run ever, my friends. Screw that, screw this, let's get the hell out of here. Goodbye, Rover. It was fun and all. Oh my lord, the weather. Oh no. Yeah, we have to go. We have to go right now, but of course that we are not going to go in this disgusting form. And bam. Acknowledge, get the non-crew. Wait, what? Oh yeah, Travaldo is not part of the crew. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's go. Someone press the big red button, please. And we are leaving, my friends. Precisely. Oh no 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 no! We just got hit by a meteor on our way out, but apparently that was fine. And we got a fan-freaking-tastic loot run, my friends. This was amazing. I loved it. It was awesome. Here come the Raiders of the Last Ark, my friends. These fantastic dupes have brought us quite the bountiful amount of artifacts, my friends. Over here we have four artifacts, my friends. 2 of which, I betcha, are lined artifacts. I'm pretty sure the office mugs are not, but the other ones are. And well, to be honest, if I could rename the rocket, I would rename this rocket the loot box, because clearly that's precisely what this is. Well, my friends, given that we cannot give the neural recharges to our team of builder dupes because they have maxed out, I'm going to start just giving the recharges to our rocketeer dupes. Like there is no particular dupe that requires any mood modifiers, so you know, given that they have the Archer lifestyle, they are the ones who deserve to get those rewards. Well, Devon was so excited about getting a trait that he could not even go to sleep, and he got a regenerative trait. Not bad, but he's not exactly the daredevil, so I don't think he's going to make too much use out of it. But well, my friends, with the artifacts looted from this planet, there is only one left to go and raid, and I believe it's this one. I'm pretty certain there is no artifacts in this one. Well, pretty certain. I mean, this is oxygen not included. I would not put it past this game to have the artifacts in there. But in any case, I'm pretty certain that they are over here. They must be over here. Like, oh, yeah, yeah. Like, confirmed artifacts, at least one of them is here. Hopefully the other one is over there. Yeah, let's launch another interplanetary mission. Now we are going to go over here instead of the Fire Planet. The Fire Planet will be the last one that we visit. Should things go wrong, shall we say. Alright, so, as we know, in order to have a successful colonization, orbital bombardment is necessary, my friends. So, let's start bombarding the gas planet with a bunch of minerals. Let's prepare the rocket, which I believe it's already prepared. We already have a rover and a lander, which means, well, we can call in the crew and launch the rocket whenever we feel like it. First, as per usual, we drop the rover. The rover does the building, the initial building, and then we drop a dupe on the planet to finish up the platform and then a few other things. Alright, my friends, our target has been set, our crew has boarded, and our rocket has been resupplied. Let's launch this team of incredible dupes. Very brave, very competent. They have successfully raided one dangerous planet. I'm pretty certain this one will not be an issue. Now, just a quick update on our control center for our mission numbers, right? I made a small upgrade, to this area. We now have a well, not rocket counter. If a rocket is present, a light will show up over here to let us know how many rockets we have. We now have also all the counters going as well, and we have the same over here. A pixel pack letting us know how many rockets we have on the platform. Well, I'm a bit of a dum-dum. I completely forgot to remove all of the artifacts before I left. Luckily for us, we only brought one of the office mugs. So the other two artifacts have been removed from here. Okay, that wasn't exactly smart, right? Have we analyzed them? Oh yes, we have. I even have a pedestal over here ready to receive them. Go, beautiful. And we are now going to start removing the office mug collection from the center of our base into the outside of our base, and the interior will be for unique artifacts, such as these ones. Alright, my friends, we have arrived at the gas planet, which is really nice. We have a bunch of resources available to us. Now, there is one thing that we need to take into consideration. Our rover will not be able to dig through the bleach stone, as it is a level 1 dig command, right? Not a level 0, so we might need to do a little bit of parkour around. But that's fine, that's fine. Over here, let's go and deploy a rover. Probably over here. In this corner. Oh, and I have beautiful news, my friends. Both of the artifacts that we need are right here. If we want, we can just touch down, collect them, and, well, leave. But we are not going to do that. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. First, we are just going to do that, but then in the future, if we really want to, we might come over here and start collecting a few resources. After all, there is plenty of useful things around here, like chlorine, for example. Well, my friend, I know that this is not exactly a place that we care too much, but I still find amusing that the second rover had the exact same ending as the first one, breakdancing his way into his own grave. Alright, my friends, so over here this might take a little bit, but the plan is quite simple. First we must accumulate all of the resources, then we put down the thingy right there. We'll be able to form a ghost, and I'm pretty sure the rover will be able to deliver the materials. Then the dupe touches down, digs down that tile and everything is completely fine. However, we are not going to do that just yet. No, we still have to wait a little bit, so let's send our dupes back home, resupply their rocket, and in the next episode we'll come over here to collect those artifacts. Well, my friends, it would appear that luckily for us, the robot will still deliver the tungsten even though that little bit of bleachstone is there, so everything is going to be fine. Rivaldo will dig it up once it touches down and then we'll build the rocket platform. And given that there is no meteor shower over here, there is no impending doom looming over our heads, so there is no point in rushing it, although we're still going to be as quick as possible, not to waste too much time. But yeah, all we have to do, come down, build that platform and collect our artifacts, and our, well, first main objective will be achieved. Like, for example, do you know what I find funny over here? Over time, the evidences of our journey here will be buried below tons and tons of regolith, which means that the next explorers to come to this planet will probably not even know that we were here in the first place, unless they of course dig through tons of regolith. I can't believe it, my friends! It's finally here. I didn't saw it, but its birth. But well, the dupes pick it up and they drop him right here. Our very first bookshelf pawn. Beautiful. Now I don't know where the hell this sand came from, but at least now we already have a bunch of polluted dirt over here. We have also a bunch of polluted dirt over here. Now, my friends, I've been monitoring the polluted dirt, and I noticed something pretty weird. Polluted dirt is not off-gassing. Like, from time to time, a little bit will off-gas, but as you can see, most of them are not off-gassing, and the pressure over here is like minuscule. And the same is happening in our thingy over here. Like, the polluted dirt is not off-gassing, the same as the slime, the slime does, and I don't understand why, because, well, if there is one thing that I know is that polluted dirt emits polluted oxygen. Usually in the most inconvenient of places. Yet, where you want it to off-gas polluted oxygen, apparently it doesn't. Now, my friends, in other news, we might not be able to fill up one rocket with a bunch of stuff, but I thought it was worth it to come over here and collect a 1 ton of isoresin that we had waiting, and of course, 13 tons of tungsten. We'll not say no to that. We are also going to take the extra glass, the extra iron, and the extra clay that we have laying around, but unfortunately, this planet doesn't have exactly the most useful of materials, so I think this is going to be all that we are going to collect from here, at least for a little while. Of course, that eventually we are going to accumulate enough tungsten to justify a journey over here. Now, unfortunately, we cannot see how much iron we have on this planet, but last time we were here, we had over 200 tons of iron, so eventually we'll... Oh my lord. A triple volcano at eruption at the same time, beautiful. So eventually we'll have to start coming here, starting to collect all of his iron, because it's quite useful and it's a waste having it over here, so why not collect it as well? Well, my friends, the bookshelves, they grow fast, because this one is already grown. Interesting. And by the way, can we not... like, tame these guys? Well, I mean, with so many critters around, I find it doubtful that our ranchers will have the time to come over here and tame these guys, so yeah, we probably could use another rancher farmer. We have Camille, which is a farmer rancher. We probably need now a rancher farmer. Oh, here they come. Okay, so apparently we can tame these guys. Yep, brush his teeth, because he's probably going to bite you if he poops an egg with you inside of the chamber. Very well, my friends, at least during the episode we were able to fix our water situation. We still don't have a lot of polluted water, but that will change over time. We have now a bunch of clean water, which is really nice. In fact, our tank is full. Let's just stop tingling with Devon's brain, and we got deep diver's lung, which is pretty nice. In fact, I think we can start giving the traits to other dupes now, to other Rocketeer dupes. I would like to have all of our Rocketeers with Diver's lungs, if at all possible. But in any case, back at the matter at hand. We now have a bunch of water, which is pretty nice. Now, this water is a tad bit toasty, as we can see. A bit too toasty over here. That's mostly because the water that we are bringing from the water world is toasty as well, and the salt water is somewhat warm, shall we say. So it's only natural that our clean water is a little bit toasty, but that's fine, that's fine. Nothing we can't handle. And you know, I have to admit, I'm pretty happy with this small thing. Like, I have to be honest, my friends, the tiny details are the ones that are making me happier in this playthrough. Like, this small thingy, it's like, it's nothing, it's completely useless, but for some reason it makes me happy. And I really like it, and hopefully, in like 3 or 4 episodes, we will have an idea on what are the rockets that we use the most, because I'm pretty certain that these are the ones that I use the most, but now we will have scientific evidence to back those claims. But of course, we cannot forget about the main objective of this episode, which was getting these artifacts from this planet. Well, the more we look at it, the more disgusting it becomes. I'm glad that we won't have to look at this planet again, because, yeah, this thing is messy, but oh well, we got our bounty from it, which is pretty awesome. We now probably have 1 billion vacillator recharges. Once again, pretty nice, and we are now one step closer to achieving our objective. 2 more artifacts, and the cosmic archaeology is going to be complete, my friends. I am pretty stoked about this one. Hopefully there will be a nice cutscene once we do it. But oh well, that is not going to be the end of this playthrough. We are then going to proceed by achieving the Home Sweet Home fulfillment for initiative or whatever. We only are missing a little bit of steel to complete the Great Monument, and then obviously we will finish the playthrough by completing the Great Escape last. But until then, there is still plenty of things to do. But with all of this said, my friends, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!